How will somebody grab it?
It's the weekend edition of Bystanders at Newsstands on Flip TV, specifically Friday. We are right here at the newsstand saying good morning to you wherever you are watching us from. Of course, it's your online newspaper review program here on Flip TV. Right, still need to introduce myself. Okay, let me do that. I'm Michael Timtayo and Tiffany. Viewers across the globe, we say good morning to you. Welcome you on board. Your program, my program, everyone's program. Bystanders at Newsstand on Flip TV. We have different stories we'll be treating today, especially that of Ashwaji Bala Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu has said that he's committed to chasing out poverty in Nigeria and also restoring peace to the country. The president stated this in Nassau Rock. We'll be talking about this. We still have the IGP order to dismantle unauthorized checkpoints and arrest violators. discussing that the oil theft that the security chiefs or the service chiefs are seriously battling. These are some of the stories we'll be discussing today. Let's quickly move down to this day newspaper. This day, President, I will permanently change Nigeria's narrative of poverty, insecurity. President Tinubu, I will permanently change Nigeria's narrative of poverty, insecurity, vows to work hard with purpose, determination, dedication. Unlike the predecessor, says nation not peopled by lazy citizens. That's what the president has said. Nigerians are not lazy. But the ex-president of the country, Muhammadu Buhari, said Nigerians are lazy. Let me just use this way. Nigerian youth are lazy. All right, we have PDP laments level of poverty across Nigeria under APC government. We have the stories right on the front page of Vanguard newspaper. The major headline on the front page of Vanguard: outrage as national power grid collapses twice in 6 hours. Outrage as national power grid collapses twice in 6 hours. Illegal toll. IGP orders CPs to dismantle unauthorized checkpoints, arrest violators. Tinubu sacks FIRS boss Mohammed Nami, names Adedeji new chairman. To the next one, Olu of Wari ends protests by Sekiris. One party states, we will resist APC slot, say PDP Labour Party. Death traps. Federal Lagos government to shut third mainland bridge for repairs. Moving down to the down part of the paper, we have on palliatives, address roots of poverty, not symptoms. Catholic bishop tells federal government. All right, to the Nation newspaper, which is the last paper we're reading to the viewers across the globe. Defense headquarters police turn it on oil tips, economic saboteurs. Defense headquarters, that's DHQ, police turn it on oil tips, economic saboteurs. We won't allow one party rule, says PDP. We won't allow one party rule, says PDP. The last story. We will create wealth for all Nigerians, says Ashwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We will create wealth for all Nigerians, says Tinubu. All right, before I allow my viewers to come on board, let me quickly acknowledge the viewers watching us right now. We need to say hi to the viewers. Viewers, good morning to you. We have Abu Africa saying good morning to all of us here. Kingibe Ogba, good morning to you, Mike, and everyone. Osaze, they're saying good morning to you. That's Osaze in Italy. Okay, I catch up with you guys today. All right, thank you so much for joining us, Osaze. We appreciate you for joining us. How is your wife over there? Philip? Oh, what's Philip saying here? Oh, you're saying good morning to you. All right, Osaze is saying my regards to Mr. Lucky and the articulate Delta guy. Who is the Delta guy? That should be Matthew, right? Razak, Umar, good morning, guys. Thank God today is Friday. Yeah, thank God it's Friday. We appreciate you for joining us. Umar, Gladys Oyabo, very good morning to you. Watching from Atlanta, USA. We're saying good morning to you, Gladys Oyabo. I'm making Wachuku. Good morning, my good people of Nigeria. Good morning to you, Amechi Mwachuku. Yeah, good morning, dear Mike and crew members. Say good morning to you. Please keep your comments coming in. Let's the comments keep dropping. We're here to read out your comments. Thank God it's Friday edition of Bystanders at News 10. We have Kunle on standby. We have Charles. Mike, some other reviewers at the news stand. Let us know where you're chatting us from. Let us know where you're commenting from. Legats, hello, Mr. Mike Adekunle. We sing good morning to you, Legats. Thank you so much for joining us. And Kule, on to you. You're welcome on board.
Yeah, good morning. It's good to witness another Friday. And thank God it's Friday. Happy hours there.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Legats is greeting you. Kule is pressing and changing. Well, who is funding him? Well, Kule, who is funding you?
My brother is God, right? It's God. Because when the government is not really functioning, we put our hope on God. You know, and I will not hold on to I will hold on to any government that is in power now that should come and do everything for me. You know, I always believe in God, and God has been my provider with the situation on ground, right?
With the situation on ground. All right. Well, I know you for someone. I know you to be someone who criticizes the government when the government is not doing the right thing.
Yep.
The government is doing the right thing.
Praise them.
You also praise the government. National Bola Ahmed Tinubu has promised to change Nigeria's narrative of poverty and insecurity. The president has promised to chase out poverty out of the country. He said this in Abuja yesterday when some personalities visited him in Asoto. I think there is so much expectations, from Nigerians as regards the president changing the country in generality.
Yeah, thank you very much. That's a good message from him. But likewise, I want to tell him, I mean, he has hit the ground running now. He should hit the ground speeding. Not any running now, speeding, because people are hungry. People are hungry. You can see all the grievances, all the, even on this platform, majority of these we guys that we're commenting here, majority of us, some are getting frustrated, right? And the shoes pains everybody. Some of them don't even have responsibility. I have 4 kids. I have 4 people I'm catering for. I'm feeding every day. 4 people, including myself, 5. And you know where the shoe is pinching you. And I understand their pain. But likewise, they are not the only one going through all this. You know, they are not the only one. What we need to be telling our president now that he has to hit the ground speeding now, because the hunger in the land is so enormous, and we cannot say you are the one that creates all this problem. The problem has been, bad pile up of all these rebels, the corruption of rebels of corruptions. That has been, pile up, and it's almost overwhelming, and it's already overwhelming the country and the citizen. Where some few people, the country is just working for some few people, white some majority are languishing in poverty. It's not welcome. It's not a welcome idea. So to me, the president, please, you have to speed up your says. We want you to hit the ground speeding. Because there's large quantity of poverty. People are impoverished in this country, and I can tell you, if you are 240 something or 260 something million people, almost 200 million people are languishing in poverty as we talk up now. And we can't say you are the cause of it, but where were the fighters, human rights fighters, when Nigerian refinery was not working since the advent of the democracy we had, which was started by civil rights organizations, CSO? We could not hear their voice. They were turning around that maintenance. Maybe they were part of the largest of that money. So look at everybody is cashing out now. That's just it. Just sort yourself and leave the rest, maybe for them to fight for their own battle. That's what is happening now. Nigeria, we knew then, wasn't Nigeria of today now. Nigeria of today is just full of corrupt elements. Both people coming there complaining, pointing fingers, accusing fingers at people. When you search them too, you will know that they are even more worse, because they are just crying loud because they are not yet there.
Now, how can we address the root of poverty in the country? When you look at the president, the way he went about the distribution of the palliatives. I think didn't go well. Didn't go down well with Nigerians. You want to take your people out of poverty. You want to cushion the effects of subsidy removal, and we still had a situation where you rolled out palliatives to the governments. How do you think the president can tackle the poverty drastically?
That's a good question. That's a good question. The president is at the top there as the commander-in-chief of armed forces, right? And the hierarchy go down the train.
Right?
Yeah, you talk of the states, you talk of the judiciary, you talk of the local government. If everybody has their own responsibility to perform, if you want, to play, they have their own, rules to play on. The president you are looking at the top can not only single-handedly fix up this country.
Just by the fact that it's overseer.
I will not tell you about that palliative. There's nothing wrong in handing over the palliative to the governors, because governors they are in custody of the masses. Majority of the masses that vote for the president itself. You don't know how powerful all these governors are, especially Nigerian governors. Now, what am I saying? If the governors fail to do their duty, there will be serious lacuna on the economy of the country, right? Now, when they roll out 6 billion naira palliative, right? The governor themselves, with their security votes they collected, just a wolf money, I can't say tax, a wolf money. A lot of them don't even have insecurity in their states.
They don't even have record for
the money. Yes. So it's a take home well done boys money. Yeah, you just take this for enjoy yourself.
President needs to look into.
They need to look. No, it's the constitution.
If he must tackle poverty,
it's the constitution.
As he has said,
He can't do much better as it is, because the constitution, there's lacuna on the constitution of the Federal Republic of this Nigeria we so call ourselves. Me at times, maybe I should not go too much. I always call it Federal Republic of scam people. Scam. Why am I saying this? That constitution can never help the masses as it is now, right? Because the custodian of that constitution, they are the one that dictate things, what they will be inserted in, what will be inserted in, why are the voices of the masses when that 2009 or 1999, was it 1999 when Abdul Salam was leaving the throne, from the military junta then, they packed they rushed to package one constitution for us, which was the constitution that is at play now. And that constitution, they said we Nigerian accept and abide with what. But did they consult you? Did they consult me? Was anybody consulted? They just went around the 6 geopolitical zones and meet some people that are not even really needed to involve, because the government is for the masses, it's for the people on ground, not for the airlight, not for all the big time men. So the fault we have in our constitution for now cannot make things go right. Any president that comes in, he may just try his best. Like Tinubu now, he's trying his best to bring in investors, but now the investors, when they come in, your refinery is not working, your electricity power is not in good form. You could just see that the turbine we lost a lot of megawatts not too long. I don't know what is always the problem. We have Kanji Dam, we have Tororo Dam, we have everything. So I don't know. Ajakuta Steel Rolling Mill is there. We were supposed to be one of the biggest producer of cars, of steel in this country, and I don't know how we find ourselves where we are today.
But there's so much to do.
He has a lot. And why this problem we are in now, this deep problem we are in now? Some people say because you remove subsidy, it's not. Where the refinery, just key infrastructure we need is take care of the petroleum sector and take care of the power, which is the electricity, right? Now, two major things we need. Let's start with the average Nigerian. These are the two major things. When there's light, the industries there will be clusters of industries. There will be investors that will come in. Because investors will not like to come bring in his money, pay some duty to government and sort of things, and will not be able to make profit. Who ended up spending majority of his, operative, budget on buying this thing, right? And when there's when there's light, likewise, then there is stable light. There can be cluster of SME, SME for the masses. They can create, the barber will not complain, right? The barber will not complain, the organizer will not complain. And when there is, good roads, good everything, when there's, fuel too, an average woman that goes to Taraba or goes to Osun State to go and bring in yam will not complain that the transport fare is just unbearable. So there is the multiplier effect of all these things that is happening to us now, and that is why I still keep telling them. They are saying now that, well, there's a good news coming. They are saying, Port Harcourt refinery is coming on board by December. So let's hope they can get that one fixed. Because that's why I cannot put all the blame on him. He was not the one that destroyed the refinery. He was not the one that started. He's not the one that started that turnaround. The turnaround started under President, our Baba, President Obasanjo, and he used one guy as let me just say, it's not everything I have.
Which we even expected the previous administration to fix, because that was what Buhari said. So he was going to fix the refineries, and at the end of the day, nothing was done.
Buhari government happens to be a colossal government. Everybody has the hope in Buhari. You can find someone job, but you cannot do that job for the person. I think Buhari just came to eat a bit of his own slice that is the other half benefited from. That's the generals, the past generals. So he just look at, okay, I'm the only one that is impoverished. I'm the only one that I want to die for Nigeria. That always, I left the government with nothing. So it was his son, Olokon. He just used as saying Olokon too, and he bamboozled everybody as and then he threw us off with the economic policy. He threw us off. He derailed from his economic policy, and I'll say that Buhari, Tinubu is not Buhari. So his own economic policy we can see. As I'm calling out one, this guy with AIT platform, Chukwusakuna. I think he's more or less a fascist and a tribalist. He was saying now that the cabinet is full of so tribe, so this. But are they competent? Yes, right? Yes. Are they competent or not? The people that is fixing up, are they competent or not? And the people that are mounting those posts now, I can tell you they are the best of the best Nigerian can ever have. Is it Wale Edun you want to talk, or is it Bolaji Tijani you want to talk? And Nerudite IT, a tech guy that is a friend to Zuckerberg, right? Because I could remember the other time Zuckerberg came to Lagos. He first of all went to that guy hub, what's it called, Tijani hub, IT hub in Sabo there. So we have the competent that want to, fix up this country, and I'm so proud of all of them. We have diaspora people that were brought in, come and fix this country, and I believe this country will still regain its glory again with all our collective efforts, because we have nowhere to run to. Even we want to have our Ududua, we want to have our Biafra, it must be on the platform that is peaceful, right? You cannot have your Biafra under a tense platform. You cannot have your Ududua under a tense platform. It's just the thinking faculty that we have to apply now, right? Nobody likes the way Nigeria is. So,
right, thank you so much. I'm moving on to another story. Chicago State University has confirmed that Tinubu attended its institution and also graduated in 1979. How do you feel about it?
What else do they want? What else do they want? Until
then he said Atiku was chasing shadows.
Yeah, just shadow. And that money Atiku is spending wrong. You can use it on humanity. You can give it to me. I will do my own outreach. We go and do that second, side of episode of the outreach we went for. Thank God we were together there. That money Atiku is wasting. you could remember that his brother, a majority of the, deprived and citizen in that Agege there. And we went there, we never even look at anything, So Atiku, if Atiku can remember that there are a lot of, citizens, deformed citizens, blind citizens that cannot even, that needs, I'm talking of the poorer, of the poorest of the poor. So he should, abandon all those white good chase he's doing and spend that money on humanity.
Don't rejoice too much. Don't forget that Tinubu still has a case to answer. FBI, October.
FBI is coming up.
Yeah.
What FBI is bringing up, it cannot be new that this is our law. Then the law was, once they catch you with excess of money, forfeiture. You pay and you forfeit that money, or you just forfeit that money for the government.
Don't you look beyond that?
The beyond again, when they say drug issues, I'm telling you, Tinubu cannot involve in drug. Let's assume. I'm going somewhere. I'm going somewhere.
All right.
If one involves in drug in America,
Okay.
no matter how wrong, you can run, but you cannot hide. I'm telling you this from experience. You can run, but you cannot hide. No matter how you are a drug dealer or you're a drug baron, the searchlight will still catch up with you. The FBI searchlight. You could see how they were manhunting all this, what's it called? All this, the Ecuador guys, all this, all these drug ping. They always get after them, no matter how many years you use in running away. So Tinubu issue, I think it's just an issue that does not even need all this opera that we need. Because when FBI is telling you that they are bringing out some documents, right, about Tinubu, it's either the document is positive, because if it is negative, they will have even bring it out on the table prior to the election, right? All these things started prior to the election, right? Are you not aware? That's when they started all this allegation and everything. And the Chicago State University has said this guy attended our school. So what else? Is a drug? This thing is a drug that. What? How many pinch of cocaine do they catch up with it? Right? So Nigerians, I don't know. They are just too. They're too sentimental, and they're too. Once somebody wants to bring you down, they want to bring you down wholeheartedly. No matter where where the truth lies, if they hate you, Nigerians will want to, and we will know the fascists. We know them. They always pump up all this, because let me just tell you, I have friends in the southeast, some of them that I know they are very, very mature. But majority of these youths, especially the traders one, especially the ones that need serious education, enlightenment, political enlightenment, they are causing a lot of havoc for this country. Because we were told that some elements were even planning for military junta to come in. That was what Shoyinka said now. That was what Shoyinka said.
Some of them were calling for interim government.
Yeah, called interim. Yes, through military. How can you dig so low? I was able to even with the Niger, when the crisis happened, to be going against their president. They will leave their own country, they leave Nigeria, travel to Niger to go and align with Bazo, what's it called? That's the coupists I'm talking about.
Okay,
Abdurrahman. You see, that's how derogatory and delicate Nigerian citizens are. They are frustrated, number one, and you feel their pains. Because when you have an home, you cannot go to the home. The home is not peaceful, right? And that trauma will be on you. That trauma. So what I hate is I don't like fascists that want to impose his own ideology on me. I have a right to say my own, view.
Thank you so much. Very brilliant one from you. I hope you have a good and great weekend.
Yeah,
thank you so much.
You too.
All right.
You too. Thanks a lot.
All right, that's all. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mike.
Thank God it's Friday today.
Yeah, Friday is a great day, and I want to say hello to you there, our viewers, Apple viewers. You are the reason why we are here. Musaya, Abu Africa. dog shit, not only bullshit. Mugu.
What's happening? I don't understand
The
what's
guy has
going
been
on.
attacking me. Monitor here now.
What did
Say
you- what
good
did
morning,
you do?
bullshit rap.
What did
You
you
should know more than I do. You should have known more than I do now. Abu Mosiah, Michael is asking me what does he do. You monitor
I said,
the
what
guy
did
has
you do
been
to him?
he has been abusing yesterday, abusing all manner of people here. Doesn't matter. Myself,
Abu Mosiah, what's
Abu
happening
Mosiah,
between you
I
and
will
Raphael?
never support Tinubu. Abu Mosiah, I will never support APC.
Is he a Tinubu person?
Abu Mosiah, yes. Abu Mosiah, I will never support Fulani. Abu Muslim pig like you. Let's start interview. You think I will derail from doing the normal thing?
Well, you just
No.
need to respect the
It's no.
viewer.
A viewer must respect me. I feed them with information. To stand in front of camera and speak good English is not easy. It takes time.
Even if it is not our language.
Even if the English is not my language and I massacre it here, not only on Flip TV, go to other social media. I did there, I'm there. I did massacre English grammar in front of camera, and Abu has been abusing me. Other viewers, you should see what the guy is saying to me. The good morning he gave me this morning is bullshit rap. Good morning, bullshit rap.
Have you offended
No. This guy is abroad. This guy is not in Nigeria. Even if he's in Nigeria, he must be a Fulani pig. Are you listening to me? I don't play along with bullshit people that don't like truth. I don't play along with people that are suffering from what? Let me tell you, acute imbecility. I will never see. No. I'm saying the truth, and Abu Mosiah is talking nonsense, abusing me. Abu, if I see you one-on-one, don't come to this platform. That is who I am.
You are not the only one.
But you should watch it there. No. Watch. No, the guy is feeding me with all manner of bullshit. I've never abused anybody.
You've been monitoring it, right?
I've been monitoring. See it, the first person there now. The first person there is unfair. I'm feeding Nigeria, and that's what are the truth. APC stole Labour, LP, Labour Party platforms, mandates.
I know, Raphael.
No, the person that won the election must be given the mantle of leadership. I don't care.
But someone was declared the winner of the
The declarer of the winner, INEC, the umpire called INEC. No, that one is not tribunal. Those are monkeys sleeping. He induced the whole judges, everybody slept. And they do their mago-mago.
Why not wait for this?
I don't wait. We don't have free court.
On this.
Well,
the judge.
Nigerians don't have.
Are you INEC?
No, I am not INEC. They don't follow the due process. They rig the election. Why did we pay for beavers? We paid billions of naira. You should refund the money.
Wale Soyinka said yesterday.
Wale Soyinka is what? He's playing double standard. No. Wale Soyinka should not speak for me.
Okay.
Wale Soyinka is a Nobel laureate. That's good for him.
What is he said?
He has learned from the truth. Wale Soyinka was among the forces that brought in Buhari to rule Nigeria in 2015. Buhari failed woefully. He's playing double standard, double character. He's a man of dual character. Go to paper, is there. Double dual character. Double what character? Wale Soyinka is not stable. Wale Soyinka is a Yareba man, Yareba, unstable. He is not following.
The leadership of the Labour Party.
Oh, no, of course. Mike, you
has replied him.
Oh, okay, if they reply him, fine. This is my own reply. Wale Soyinka, we know him. Blue today, tomorrow green. Wale Soyinka, the role he played in Biafra war, during the Biafra war, that was too good. He later started casting Biafra, going after Ojukwu, against Ojukwu. That Ojukwu shouldn't have fought the war. Wale Soyinka, we know he supported the civil war now, in favor of Biafra, but today he deviated because he's an unstable man. Wale Soyinka will never ever be straightforward. He's now saying all manner of evil things against the labor movement, which are the youths, spearheaded by the youths. That's why I came yesterday. I said, you that is calling labor movements, youths, miscreants, you are the head of all pirates, black acts across Nigerian universities are attacking back. He is not stable. He can't attack us. I'm a labor man. Are you listening to me? What I said, I am entitled to it. I'm giving these people, Nigerian diasporas, the right information. I don't lie. And nobody can ever intimidate me from being straightforward in
I
life.
think I need to settle the case between you and Abu.
Abu, no, leave him, leave Abu, leave him now. No, I know, Chebi. If he has the
I don't
guts,
even know the
if
process.
he has, but you should monitor here.
I've seen the
What he said,
I've
did
seen
I?
the comment.
I have not even arrived here. He did it yesterday. Even somebody sensitized me on this guy's bullshit of a thing. But I said to myself that it might have been censored. Some person can open a different email and start bombarding you. I'm an internet person. From a different angle, you will think that so person exists. No, it might be somebody around. It might be somebody that might not like you, not here.
It might not even be.
I'm telling you.
One of our
So this
esteemed
character
viewers,
might be
right?
an abstract character, a character that does not exist. Listen good. Abstract. I don't care. All I know is that Abu Messiah, man, I don't care.
Raphael, sometimes you don't need to look at what people say.
No, I do. I don't attack people. I don't abuse
You
people.
know, sometimes you need to overlook.
Okay, listen and listen good. There's one thing that is normal in life. Are you listening to me? Follow
Do you
straight
know people
way.
condemn me?
I don't do
You
that.
know people attack me?
I don't care.
But
That's you.
I don't look at it.
Mike, let's go to a question. Give me a question. Let me tell
Alright,
Nigerians what's up.
President
Forget
Tinubu
Abu.
has assured us
That's
of a better Nigeria.
cool.
President Tinubu and has also promised to chase out poverty
Hey,
and tackle insecurity
Tinubu,
in the country.
Tinubu has been the governor of Lagos State from 1999 till date. That's 24 years now. And we've never seen a change in Lagos. See, if I could be in your position, let me tell you, if I could be in your position, I would have positioned this camera to Oba. Let the whole people, the viewers, begin to see Oba. Oba is worse than Maroko. See, no road.
The governor of Lagos.
No. He is the governor of Lagos State from 1999 to date. If I want to write on that, I should just make my point clear. Who is at the back door remoting the whole governors? Who is the kingmaker, governor maker in Lagos State? Okay, there is what is called kingmaker.
Okay.
Kingmakers, you know what it is politically, you know what it is traditionally. People that are called kingmakers, let me tell you, they appoint who is who. They select who is who in government. Traditionally, they are the one that we choose, even though that monarchy is hereditary. But they choose the king. Yes. Whether good or bad. Are you listening to me? So the kingmaker, the one that makes governors who they are in Lagos State, is actually Tinubu. Whatever he's saying, I don't believe him. See, let me tell you, look at the road. If this camera could go far, they will see, viewers will see that Oba is now worse than Oko Baba, Muchi, Maroko, Poto, Ogun State. This is compared to Ogun State now. Look at our road. In front of Eriaji, you should compare it to what? River Omabala.
I think you should blame
No road.
the present governor.
The governor, who made the governor? Who made Governor Sanwo-Olu now? Answer me. No Governor Sanwo-Olu, no Tinubu, no Governor Sanwo-Olu. What are you telling me? I've been staying in Lagos, living in Lagos as a young boy, and up to this maturity stage. Are you listening to me? I know everything about Lagos. Are you listening to me? Look at our road now. You are telling me, say Sanwo-Olu. If Sanwo-Olu could do this road, someone else must tell him, do it. He will do that. So Tinubu
takes instruction from Tinubu before he acts in the state, before
this is
he does
something,
anything.
Mike, this is something you know more than I do.
Okay,
Look at Oba is Poto now. We know all his political structures all over Lagos. He has political structures in Kosofe, Ojo, Surulere, Ikeja, and so on and so forth. What are you telling me? He's the one that appoints from councillor up to governor, chairmanship. Meet Tinubu and ask for chairmanship. You've gotten it.
Raphael has been
What are you saying?
confirmed that Tinubu attended Chicago State University.
No.
Also graduated in 1979.
No,
that's what the school.
Good. Let me listen and listen good. It has been confirmed that name is a male student, female student, sorry. That name, Atiku has taken it to CSU, Chicago State University, and they discovered that it was Tola, Yoruba name, Tola. Tolani is male. Bola is female, mostly. Not that men don't answer it, because I know that I have seen one, I think Bolarin one, Bolanle and the rest of them. But Chicago University has confirmed it that that name was a female name. That the person graduated in Chicago. See,
No, let me tell you.
The Western media.
Can I read this to you?
Well, what's the name of this news?
This is This Day.
You know, I don't subscribe.
Owned
to,
by Arise TV.
Listen, Mike, I don't subscribe to what Western media are writing.
Can I
here.
read it to you?
In the Southwest here, Punch can write nonsense.
If you don't
the nation will write rubbish.
All right.
I think understand the nation always writes nonsense. I don't believe on what papers are saying. I go into my what?
Raphael, the Chicago
I
State
go into
University,
my-
CSU, yesterday confirmed that President Bola Tinubu attended university and graduated
But they said it was
in
a
1979
with
a
master's degree.
degree.
Bachelor's degree, yeah. On what? Business admin now. Yes. Listen and listen good. They said yes, but the name of that student, they said that student was a female. That's what I'm saying. I didn't say Bola Tinubu Ahmed did not graduate from CSU. But what I'm trying to emphasize on is the sex of the name.
Raphael, do you
The
have
sex
hope in
is
this
female.
administration at all?
Say what?
Do you have hope in this administration?
Michael, zero hope. The hope I have on this administration is less than zero. 100% zero.
You don't believe anything?
I
good
was
can
on the
come out
sun.
of this
Mike, you were on the
administration?
sun. Likewise, other Nigerian youths. We are suffering on the sun to make sure that the right person that will revamp Nigeria and bring life to Nigeria again, won the election. He actually won. Umpire INEC and someone bought everybody up. And they played out in Abia State when they tried to buy Oti, Mrs. Oti, the woman. He refused, collecting bribe. He said no. She couldn't know what will happen to her children if we ever deviate from following the truth. No need of subverting justice. I stand on my point. Unless Oti won this election. And that was how PDP carried the day in Abia State. To the shamefulness of the useless umpire called INEC. They called him, they bombarded her phone, they threatened her from all the way Abuja. The woman stood on her feet and made sure that the real person that won the election carried the day. That's Alex Oti. You hear that? So as you see me, I am here, family, to educate you guys that I don't have hope on this administration, an administration that is quite illegitimate, very, very fallible to my own digestion. I will never, ever insinuate or predict any good things or good packages coming from this administration we are now. I don't subscribe to believing on anything that is illegal, illegitimate. I'm a Christian to the core. I will say it on the altar of God that this government is illegal. The whole Nigerians, they know who they voted for. This is the first time the whole Nigeria were united in February. Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani, Efik, Ibibio, Ejo, everybody united and said one person is going there.
Are you sure we all united?
I am telling you the truth,
Are you
all
sure
of us.
Nigerians were
Mike,
united?
I am telling you the truth. I am telling you the
tribal
truth.
politics played out.
No.
Religious politics played out.
No and no.
In the 2023 election.
No and no. In 1993, 30 years ago, it played out. No ethnic or tribal politics. It didn't. No, it didn't. In 1993, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, Ejo, everybody voted Abiola because we want to sack the military junta under Babangida, and Abiola won election. Yes, I casted votes then 30 years ago. You hear that? Ethnic politics did not play out in 1993. In 1993, the kind of politics we played united the whole tribes. Multi-tribal country like Nigeria came together 30 years ago. I quote the date, June 12, 93, and voted Abiola. Abiola is here, an Igbo man, is he from Anambra? Anambra came, thank you, hopefully was he from Nukelia, a professor of politics, political professor, science professor in UNN. In UNN, proclaimed Abiola winner.
About the president.
Ojuyobo. Now you they ask me a question. When you are putting your finger inside anus, you are trying to see it. What do you see?
Okay.
You see?
Then-
You will expect shit.
Then let's stop it
Odu
there.
Yobo.
Then let's stop it there.
Thank you.
Let's stop it there.
Thank you.
So much, Raphael. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Everyone is entitled to his own opinion. Michael, good morning.
Good morning, Michael Adipole.
How are you doing?
Very well, thank
Michael Daniels.
Thank you.
And now have your son. Good to see you again. Thank God it's Friday.
Thank God it's Friday.
All right, there is
TGIF.
TGIF. How is it going to be? What's
As
going to
usual.
suck? What's going to suck? All right, that's been confirmed by the Chicago State University that President Tinubu attended the institution, also graduated in 1979. And there are still reactions as regards the outcome of the Chicago State University management. As a Nigerian, what do you see in this whole drama? Atiku took the case up, demanded clarity. It's been given out, though many Nigerians are not so clear, with the whole development. How do you feel? And what is your own take?
Yeah, for me, once the university take a position concerning that verification, which was sought by Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, I think that should be it. That should settle it once and for all. You inquire from a university to know if a particular person attended that university, and the university has made a statement from what we heard, and that settles it. If a report has come from the university that he attended the university and graduated in 1979 and all of that, I think that settles it.
That settles it.
Yes, that's my view. That settles it. That's it.
Very brief.
Yes.
All right. On developmental issues, the president has promised to tackle poverty, tackle insecurity, make sure we have a better Nigeria. Catholic bishops have been saying, talking to the president to tackle the root of poverty, which I expect the president to do. Is there any way the president can make sure the root of poverty in Nigeria is tackled drastically, Michael?
The president, as I said before now, has a lot of work in his hands. The key infrastructures must be running. The enabling environment must be created so that SMEs and other businesses can begin to thrive. So if you ask me, it is more than giving handouts to people. That can't go far. So the whole noise about palliative should be minimal. That is in a very short term. The medium and long term solutions must be how to make our country work again. Fix the critical infrastructures, let SMEs and other businesses begin to come on stream, let power be stable and affordable so that it doesn't kill businesses. And from there, the economic begin to take shape once again. So there is no two way about that. Any other thing, we are simply addressing the symptoms and not probably the disease.
Okay, now I'm saying a statement here that you guys are not informed. The certificate was issued to a female student. That's not what you are saying here. Chicago State University confirmed that Tinubu attended institution and graduated in 1979. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying the certificate was issued.
Was the gender clarified? I don't have the records yet. I don't say what I don't have.
The management of the institution said
this particular name.
This person attended this institution and graduated in 1979. Okay. So, let's move down to another story. The defense headquarters has said that there's no way and there's no room for thieves sabotaging our oil, in the country. Oil theft in the country has been a major issue. It has really brought us, backward over the years. Now that they've taken bold steps, to tackle that issue, do you see the military, the security agencies, succeeding?
Yes, I think they have their name to protect as the foremost agency saddled with the responsibility of securing pipelines and all of that. Don't forget, Mike, the Tantita security network that was contracted to protect our pipelines and all of that and secure our waterways from oil thefts. Uh, as alleged the military even before now. Alleged the military before now, and even it was said openly that the military were part of those that are involved in oil theft and all of that. So the military has an image uh, to defend. Let me put it straight, and I think that is why they are trying to come up with a lot of effort that they are also making. Though they came to debunk that verdict when they were accused that they were part of those stealing our crude oil. So by and large, they both know themselves. Both the security agency that was contracted, the Tantita security agency that was contracted, and the military knows exactly those who are stealing our oil. And the earlier they tell us the truth, the better for the country.
All right, to the next one we have IGP order on the dismantling of unauthorized checkpoints. Your own reaction?
I think the whole thing is becoming laughable. Don't forget, every IGP that has always come on board, we have cause to dismantle checkpoints. Well, I don't know the number of checkpoints that we have that is generating dismantling from time to time. It shows there is no discipline in our police force. If we must tell ourselves the truth, because when a verdict or a pronouncement comes from the Inspector General of Police that there should be no checkpoints, especially the unauthorized ones, I see no reason why after some time they come back to those same spots and begin to do illegal works. So it shows lack of discipline. It shows lack of follow-up, even from the part of the IG and his team, to ensure that when such instruction is given, everyone aligned with the instruction of the ITP, and we don't have a reoccurrence, and the whole thing is becoming like a comedy. Every time you come, you tell us a legal checkpoint dismantled. Don't forget, there's also another point that they always tell us, use of tinted glasses by unauthorized individuals with the stop. Another thing, I will remind you of one other thing they will always tell us, that they are withdrawing police from PIPs and all of that. It's becoming a ritual that we hear from time to time, and it is becoming, it doesn't make sense to me when I hear this almost every time that the new henchman comes aboard into that agency.
Do you have hope in this administration?
Time will tell for them to prove themselves. My take has always been about Nigeria. I'm a Nigerian, and I'm not apologizing about that. And whatever can make this country go forward and be great is because of the potentials that I know is in this country, in terms of resources, both in natural and human, that we have. Is a potentially great country, and whatever thing that will make it great is what I stand for. So I must continue to be hopeful in this nation, my country. I must continue to be optimistic about things, and I must continue to speak against what I feel can tamper with the development of this great nation.
All right, thank you so much, Michael Oji is greeting you, Mr. Mike Daniel. Respect, that's Mr. Mike Daniel. Respect.
Good morning, my brother.
All right, thank you so much for joining us, Charles. How you doing? Thank God it's Friday, Charles.
Good morning, Mr. Mike.
Wow. I love this. Okay. Why are you putting back for this?
So that good morning, our viewers. Please, Mr. Mike, please, there's what an impression I would like you to correct here, and it's not good. We all are Nigerians, and without us here, people watching us will not be here. And without them, we will not be here. And coming out here on a daily basis seeing us here, it makes a lot of them happy. And making, as in coming out as to make a derogative statement towards others is not, it doesn't work, as it doesn't work out well with most of our system. The morale is not there, the standard will not be there. Sometimes, like, calling people, a lot of individuals calling some sections of individuals they are jobless, they are this. If they are jobless, why not help them in giving them jobs? It's a very simple word. Where you are today is not by your power. Anybody you see here today, God can catapult anybody to any land or anywhere tomorrow. So don't look at wherever you are, or you look at yourself as if maybe it is just by the grace of God that you are there. Tomorrow, God can take anybody anywhere He wishes. So nobody should call anybody jobless. I'm not happy with whatever that is going on sometimes. It's not, you are the anchor. You are the one to correct all these things. And another thing is, you see, let's not make this thing as if it's a one way, a sectional stuff like that. Not partisan or not party of a thing, because the whole world are watching. Even people that are non-Nigerians are watching us here. Are you getting me? Now, let me give you an example. Even when the former governor of Abia State contested for presidency in Nigeria, it was not only Igbo that voted for him. A lot of Yoruba voted for him. A lot of Hausa voted for him. Even the Tinubu himself that is here today, don't look at it as if it was a Yoruba. Only Yoruba that voted for him. We also have Igbos.
Even Obi
Hausa,
voted.
a lot of people. So, please, I am begging. Are you getting me? What I am seeing here is not, it doesn't organ well. Sometimes it's not good. So, once again, good morning, Taiwo, Afana, Agri, Monsa, Ukwaji. Good morning, Muki Great, Dennis, Abu Professor. Jay Okwadi, I greet you, sir. Monsa.
Right,
Give me the question, guys.
Thank
What
you
do
so
I have
much.
today?
I love what you said. And I believe the viewers are watching.
Hey, Josie, nobody knows tomorrow.
You've heard
That is it.
what you said. Thank you so much, Charles. President Tinubu, I will permanently change the Nigeria's narrative of poverty, insecurity. He has vowed to work hard with purpose, determination, and dedication.
It's a welcome development because even the Western world have seen that there was a news, was it a few hours ago, that I don't know, is it a particular country was trying to issue out some money to Nigeria for them to help in terms of fighting their poverty in Nigeria. You see, Nigeria, honestly, I love if fighting poverty would have been the only thing this regime would have done, even from now to the next coming 4 years, I think we'll be very, very much happy, because we Nigerians are no more, if you look at what is going on in Nigeria, we are no more happy. The insecurity, the poverty level in Nigeria is, my brother, is on a high increase. So if the government of Ahmed Bola Tinubu say that this is what he wants to put in place by fighting poverty in Nigeria, fighting insecurity, you look at these two things. These are the most important problem we're having in Nigeria: poverty and insecurity. If we can harass all those things, believe me, I don't think most Nigerians. But let it not be that they are just saying it on the point of view from their, from the political point of view, being the politicians they are. Like, let me give you an example. They said a few days ago that Dubai visa is going to be ready, but Kiamo said it's not ready. There's nothing like that. So if this is what the kind of games they are playing, they should go far from that. Sometimes some of the things you do today, you see, I'm not this type of person that will come on media or here and start giving you history. We all know history very well. But we should be telling our viewers, mostly our diasporas, who, yes, on one way or the other, they may have a relative or friends or brothers or mothers here who knows what every Nigerian is passing here. Are you getting me? So giving you history, what happened in 1975, 1980, we should go far from that. What is going on now? Are you getting me? History, we all know history very, very well. We are all historians. Are you getting me? So now, the problem with this, I have with most of these Nigerian politicians, they will be saying another thing and they will be doing another thing. Now they are talking about poverty and insecurity. How are we sure that these things is what they are about to fight for? At the end of the day, you find out that every money that has been brought in, you just go totally unnoticed like that. So it's not fair. If you know that this is what you want to fight, fight for it, because we in Nigeria, nobody is even happy anymore. Nigerians are not even happy. This is a country whereby, you see, they are very, very, even, they should be very, very comfortable with the kind of country we are, because Nigerians are a kind of, Nigerians, this is a country that have patience a lot. Because even when another place, by now, most of these politicians, you don't have hearing anything about them again. Are you getting me? So we are talking about putting things in place. If you know that you want to fight poverty in Nigeria, put it in place. If you know that you cannot do it, there are some experts that you can put in place, put them together. At the end of the day, you find out that either your government, I don't know, irrespective of who is in power, your government will start flourishing in with a lot of infrastructural facilities, and even the so-called citizens of Nigeria will be very, very much happy with your regime. But if you are there giving us promises, insecurity, you want to fight this, you want to do that, and you find out that insecurity has been the problem. The president was busy traveling from one country to another, trying to bring down investors to our country here. It's a welcome development, but even if you are an investor, you cannot come and invest your wealth, your billions and millions upon billions of naira in a country whereby insecurity have taken the order of the day. You will not be happy. So we should be telling ourselves the truth. Forget about APC, forget about PDP and any other party. See, we Nigerians, we are not happy. These politicians, they have done us to what we don't even know anymore. You can tell another thing and you are doing another thing. Is it supposed to be like that? Don't they have agendas? Manifestos was there before you came into power. What happened to most of those manifestos that you read to almost all Nigerians? But at the end of the day, what are we seeing? We are seeing and witnessing a different thing. So if insecurity is what you want to fight for, please, if this is the only thing the government will fight from now, insecurity and poverty, fight it.
Do we have a working president?
Huh?
Do we have a working president compared to the previous administration?
Well, it's too early for you to start asking that kind of question. Knowing fully well this is barely 3 months at the office. And if you can ask any Nigerian, nobody's happy. Let's be honest.
It's too early to ask that kind of
It's
question.
too early to start.
It is not early to criticize the president.
My brother,
100 days in office.
100. It is too early to criticize the president, and it is not too early. It's the same thing. The same thing is applicable. Are you getting me? Not too early, and to me, you ask a question that what is it? Do we have a working president? My brother, to me, I don't know about any other person. If you're talking about a working president, we should be telling ourselves the truth here. 100 days at the office, we have seen nothing yet. So if you are criticizing or if you are not criticizing, let's wait and see if that is really what is, whether we're going to have a working president or not. But remember, today is Friday, and they said that Sunday that will be good, you start knowing it from Friday. So the president should have known that immediately that is why I was talking about manifestos here. Before you came into power, there was just a manifesto should have been on ground. So you shouldn't have been coming out and 100 days at the office.
You have plans on ground before.
You have to have plans on ground before coming into power. Are you getting me? That is the essence of manifestos on agenda. So if you are telling me, do we have a working president? Do we have to criticize the president? My brother, I am far from that. Do you know why?
With the look of things.
My brother, with the look of things, nobody is happy. Nigerians are not happy. We have not seen anything yet, except we don't know what will happen in the nearest future. Are you getting me? But this is barely 100 days at the office. So at least, a lot of things have gone on a high increase. Prices of things are going on a high increase. So if really, they really want to know and press us fight the sufferings of Nigerians, 100 days at the office, at least it's not much and it's not too big for them to start doing one or two things.
Thank you so much. Quickly to the move to stop oil theft in the country by the military men. I think that's a good move, right? That has brought us back.
What
brought us back over the years.
Seriously, it has been a problem. I remember back then, in 2011, when I was still in Port Harcourt, we found out that mostly the only business you find out in Port Harcourt is bunkering, and mostly, I didn't say all, mostly, and it's not supposed to be like that. This is government property. Are you getting me? So going into stealing what does not belong to you, I am not even in support of that, because sometimes my people used to tell, my parents used to tell me that you can do anything in life, but do not take anybody's what does not belong to you. So going in, if government are trying to bring out, I could remember, as of 2011, they decided to shift, they removed the military from guiding the oil, and they gave it to the civil defense. And if the government have seen that these things and these things are on a high increase, it's a very good and a welcome development and idea for them to go in and start fighting for it, because you cannot, and you find out that most of these people, Nigerians are not even afraid. If you have stayed in that kind of region, you will know that there's no single day people go on bunkering that 1 or 2 persons will not die, because it's a very risky thing to a place to go. But if government have said that they want to bring in security to start fighting most of those menaces that's going on in those regions, it's a welcome development. But let it not be that at the end of the day, the problem we are having again is the security sections in Nigeria. Those people that are going there to secure are the ones being deciding with the responsibility of collecting money from all those people that are coming into bunkering, and they're collecting money with them, and they free them for them to go in, pack whatever oil you want to pack and go. So if the government are really genuine with what they are saying, they should know that you have to scrutinize very, very much well what I may call the security people and section that you are taking to that place, because most of the Nigerian security sections are nothing but corrupt presently. Because a lot of them, once they go there, they see millions upon millions of naira that is coming out from that oil ground, and they look at it, I can't just continue to miss such amount of money. At the end of the day, you find out that most of them, even if they retire, the money they are meant to get there, you cannot even get it as a retirement bonuses. So, but if the government should do a very nice job by, yes, I know that a lot of individuals, most of these security people are not more honest to themselves, even within themselves. But the angle I'm coming from is that if the government will bring in, a trained personnel and a trusted hands for them to start securing those hands, even the so-called politicians are even among those people. Let's not put it at sectional level that these are only the average Nigerians are the ones stealing those oil fuels there. Are you getting me? A lot of politicians are there, even in support of giving them support, both financially and otherwise, for them to bring those fuels to them, and for their own livelihood. But it's not
So far, so good. 1 million liters of crude has been seized. That's in 1 week. I believe they are really trying.
Yes, that is what I'm saying. We expect more from them, because we in Nigeria, the security in Nigeria, yeah, they are trying. Are you getting me? So we are expecting them to keep on trying, but the government, before you give such person an assignment, you have to know, because we have Nigeria, a lot of them are not
when
honest.
they catch the oil thieves, they should be seriously dealt with.
Not
let them face the law.
Thank you very much. Not at the end of the day, you find out that everything will just go up, that they just evaporate just on a tickle of an hair here like that. At the end of the day, you find out that most of these people that you think they have been caught, maybe to you'll be thinking that 1 or 2 things have happened to them, or maybe they have been taken to prison, or punishment have been melted on them, but nothing like that. But at the end of the day, what do we see? We see a situation whereby most of them will still be roaming around the streets. So the security agencies in Nigeria, yeah, they are really trying, they are working, but much more effort. They should put more effort to whatever they are doing. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Charles. Thank you very much. All right, and here we say goodbye to you on today's edition of this program. Join us tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday. Here we'll be coming to review trending stories in the country. Michael Adekunle remains my name. Social media handles are right on the screen. Viewers, we love you. We love you. And we love you for your support. Keep supporting Flip TV. You can subscribe on our sister channel, which is Flip TV Plus, for good content, for juicy programs. You can subscribe on the channel to get latest information. Thank you so much. Michael Adekunle saying goodbye to you. Bye for now.